Have you ever felt the sting of failure? That heavy feeling in your gut, that voice in your head whispering, maybe I'm not good enough. We've all been there. It's a universal experience as common as the sunrise. But what if I told you that failure isn't the end of the road? What if it's actually a signpost, pointing you in a new direction, a better direction? You see, my friends, the most successful people in the world, the ones who have touched countless lives and achieved their wildest dreams, they didn't get there by avoiding failure. No, they embraced it, they learned from it, they used it as fuel to propel them forward. In this video, we're going to embark on a journey together, a journey to reframe our understanding of failure. Think about Thomas Edison, the brilliant mind who illuminated our world. Did you know that he tried over 10,000 times to invent the light bulb? 10,000 times. Can you imagine the frustration, the self-doubt he must have felt? But Edison refused to see those attempts as failures. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." And then there's J.K. Rowling, the woman who gifted us with the magical world of Harry Potter. Before her books became global bestsellers, Rowling faced rejection after rejection from publishers. 12 publishers told her no. 12. But she didn't give up. She believed in her story and she kept pushing forward. These are just two examples of the countless individuals who have achieved greatness by refusing to let failure define them. They understood that failure is not the opposite of success, it's a stepping stone on the path to success. Now, I know what you might be thinking, Oprah, that's easy for you to say, you're Oprah. But listen, it's not about being me or anyone else, it's about changing the way you view failure. Instead of seeing it as a setback, see it as a setup for something greater. How do we do that? We shift our mindset. We embrace a growth mindset, one that views challenges as opportunities for learning and development. Instead of dwelling on the mistakes, ask yourself, what did I learn from this experience? How can I use this to make myself better? Remember, every successful person you admire has faced their share of setbacks. The difference is, they chose to see those setbacks as opportunities for growth. They chose to rise above the challenges and come out stronger on the other side. And so can you. When failure knocks on your door, don't run away from it. Don't try to sweep it under the rug, sit with it. Invite it in for tea, get to know your failure, analyze it. Ask yourself the tough questions. What went wrong? What could I have done differently? Were there any red flags I ignored? Was I fully prepared? Be honest with yourself, no judgment. Sometimes it helps to write down your thoughts and feelings in a journal, or talk to a trusted friend, mentor, or therapist. Gaining clarity about your failure is the first step towards overcoming it. Chapter 4. Extract the lesson. Failure is a master teacher, my friends, if you're willing to listen. Within every failure lies a valuable lesson, a pearl of wisdom waiting to be discovered. But you have to be willing to dig for it. The lessons we learn from failure can vary, but some common themes emerge. Perhaps you need to improve your planning skills, your time management, or your communication style. Maybe you took on too much or you didn't ask for help when you needed it. Whatever the lesson may be, embrace it, own it, and most importantly, use it to fuel your future endeavors. Chapter 5. Apply the lesson and try again. Now, here's the crucial part. Taking action. It's not enough to simply acknowledge the lesson. You have to apply it. You have to be willing to get back in the game, to try again, this time armed with the wisdom you've gained. Let's say you launched a business that didn't take off. After reflecting, you realize that you didn't do enough market research. The next time you have a business idea, you'll know to thoroughly research your target audience, their needs, and the competitive landscape. Or maybe you poured your heart and soul into a relationship that ended in heartbreak. Through reflection, you discover that you have a pattern of choosing partners who aren't right for you. Armed with this knowledge, you can approach future relationships with more awareness and make healthier choices. Chapter 6. Stay resilient and positive. Let's be honest, failure can be tough. It can knock the wind out of our sails and leave us feeling defeated. But it's in those moments when we're feeling our lowest that we need to dig deep and tap into our resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to keep going even when things get tough. It's about having faith in yourself, even when you stumble. Surround yourself with positive people who believe in you, who lift you up and remind you of your strength. And remember to practice gratitude, even amidst the challenges. Be grateful for the lessons learned, for the opportunity to grow, and for the chance to try again. Outro: failure is not the end, it's a beginning. As we come to the end of our journey today, I want you to remember this: failure is not the end, it's a beginning. It's an opportunity to rewrite your story, to emerge stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever before. Turning failure into a lesson is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. When you see failure as a teacher, you open the door to growth, self-discovery, and success. Remember, everyone fails, but not everyone learns. Be the one who learns, grows, and keeps going. I'll leave you with these wise words from Henry Ford. Failure is only the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Go out there and embrace your failures, my friends, for within them lies the potential for your greatest triumphs.